What's up, everybody? My name is Polk. Today is July 5th, so happy 4th of July to everyone watching. Hope you had a great time and stayed safe. But last weekend, I found out there was a Pro-Am at Richfield Park BMX, so made a pretty last-minute decision to go race that. It's about 45 minutes away from here, so it added 2 days to my original plan. But here's the main from that.
The Hoosier kid, that's going to be number 51, Drew Polk.
Yeah, Drew!
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
First 3 years, like, oh man, I can't believe it. Out of the second turn, here comes Polk on the move.
So yeah, there was that. It was a good battle with Cam Bramer. It was a close one to the stripe, but unfortunately he got it. So still finished second, and it was an awesome race. And good to get some race laps under my belt since I haven't raced since Nashville, which was over a month ago. So it was nice to sharpen up. And huge thank you to Richfield Park BMX for putting up some money, and it was a great event. But anyways, we're here at Waterford Oaks BMX for the Stars and Stripes Nationals. This track is pretty tight, so it's going to make for some interesting racing for us pros, but should be some good battles this weekend. And this is actually going to be a pretty short weekend. We're only racing Friday and Saturday because this is the first pro race of the year that doesn't have UCI racing on Sunday. So yeah, only 2 days of racing, and hopefully we can have a safe and successful weekend. All right, before we hop into the weekend, Thor sent me 3 new kits. They are super sick. Here they are. You may have seen this is the one that I was wearing during the Pro-Am on Wednesday, and then we got these 2 for the weekend. Today we're gonna start off with the blue, yellow, black, and then on Saturday we're gonna run some red and white. All right, so here's the day 1 kit. All of them are super sick, so huge thank you to Thor, and let's go up for practice.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, let's see who's got the horsepower on this one. Jake's ready. Sharad driving this one in and out of the coming on to us. Down the line we go. It's going to be Polk. Got it down the hill on the long straightaway. Still Jay smooth out front, keeping it all locked as he heads over the net. Back to us, Jay smooth.
All right, so just riding the track in practice, I knew the track was pretty tight, as I had mentioned before, and I figured it's probably gonna be pretty single file, just follow the leader. And honestly, after first round, it's worse than I expected. I felt like I never really hit over 70% after the first turn, because you're just stuck. You can't really go faster than the person in front of you. I eyed up a couple turn lines. I think there's a few options, so gonna keep that in mind. But that triple on last straight is gonna be pretty tough with people in front of you, because really it's a race to get to the inside, and if you're behind someone, you can't take the very inside of that big roller, and the farther right you go, the bigger it gets and the harder it is to not just jump off of it. So yeah, just a few adjustments to make for next round. First round wasn't too bad, so second round is up next.
Bring him back to line. We ain't gonna pick it up. He's on the 4th spot. Back to this referee go.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready,
McCoy, Davis, Polk, Bleak, Cole, oh, Speedo! Got a pretty good shot on this one. Got it all right now. It's all Davis on the top spot. Davis on the top. We get it, Speedo!
All right, so after first round, I got to thinking, and we really never got to like top speed in the lap besides maybe on the first straight, but really that's only for a short amount of time. So I talked to my coach and we decided to drop the gear a little bit. So went down a tooth in the front, which is quite a bit. I'm honestly not a big fan of changing gears on race day because I think it takes a little bit for your body to get used to it. But I had a pretty solid round, got a second obviously, and the gearing felt a lot better, but we can't always go on feel. Times were around the same, so it's not like I was at a disadvantage. And I think the more I ride this gear throughout the day, the better it's gonna get. So yeah, pretty solid. Going into the third round with 5 points, so let's have a good lap next round.
Drivers ready, watch the gate.
All right, wound up again. Polk and get another one. And on that second turn, a little bit on the shoulder from the shoulder line. Gonna bring this one back through. It's all Jay Smooth out front.
Okay, riders, random start. Drivers ready, watch the gate.
Down, here we go with the big dogs right now. He did headed down the hill. Looking forward on that two spot. Gotta be straightaway, looking forward on that two spot. Gotta be Corbin Sharon in and out of the Pro Max turn down the three straightaway. Getting a little jammed up right there. Wings not going down the right. Got it locked up out front. Jay Smooth. There goes Sharon. 1 and 2. Got a little
All right, so I had second pick in the semi, took one, thought it was a good idea. Nobody even took two, so I learned why it wasn't such a great idea. I got white lines super hard down first straight, but I eyed up that second turn. Really last weekend and this weekend, I came last weekend just to ride the track a little bit. So I knew the turn dropped off to the left, so used that to my advantage, made a move. A little sketchy, but got me in the A main, so yeah, main coming up, let's make it happen.
On your 51 bike out of Avon, Indiana, factory fitted LFG, Drew Polk. All right, guys, here we go.
Okay, riders, random start. Drivers ready, watch the gate.
Gates down, here we go. BM looking for the answer. BMX whole shot of Lord. Speed up, David. On the two spot right now. Gotta be Sharon on that three. Say head on the second turn. Turn straight away. Up trying to block the wheel. Out of turn number 3, down the 4th straightaway. In the red zone, stay in the two spot.
All right, so that's a wrap on day one. 4th place it is, which isn't too bad when you take into account this track doesn't really suit me at all. It's pretty narrow, so hard to make passes, but I think I did well today. Had a really good gate and was able to get over pretty good. And then I was going up the inside, and my plan was to take a good line through the first turn and get a good drive for the second straight and hopefully make another good pass in the second turn for third. But I saw a rider on my inside, I saw a shadow, and I knew I had to get over or else I was getting passed. So kind of had to go low and then lost on my speed. But yeah, still a solid day of racing, happy with the 4th. We'll take it, and on to day 2 tomorrow. All right, it's day 2, early start, and here's the kit I was excited for. Whole lot of red, and we got the shoes matching, so feeling super sick and ready to go. Some lose yourself? That's crazy.
On your 51 line, got a Avon, Indiana, for factory fitted LFG, Drew Polk.
Drivers ready, watch the gate.
On the inside, gotta get things kicked off. Bramer on the outside. Look out this one. Down the line. Wiggs on the move right now. He's trying to get a long point, but it's all.
Watch the gate.
All right, so pretty solid first 2 rounds. I was a little hesitant going into the first turn on both of them because there's a little bit of mud going into the first turn and just didn't want to slide out. But yeah, so far so good, sitting on 5 points. So hopefully we can run a good lap time and have a good gate pick for the semi in the 3rd round.
Drivers ready, watch the gate.
Well, you got a pretty good shot on the inside.
Drivers ready, watch the gate.
Got to be Polk picking it up on the spot. Everybody's on the charge for home. Coming down the line.
All right, so that was a crazy lap. I actually had better gate pick than I expected, and I knew Jeremy was gonna go 3, so I was thinking I was gonna go 2, but I didn't expect Jack to take 2, so I ended up in 1. Kind of knew I had to get out or else I'd get shoved off the track just like yesterday. But I figured worst case scenario, maybe Jack and Jeremy would get out and I could just follow them over. But I got a really good gate and was able to get both of them actually because there was some people moving over, and found myself in 4th, but I knew I had 2 of the fastest guys right behind me, so I knew I had to put some guys between me and them, so I had a better shot at making it. And then made a really good pass in the 2nd turn and was able to keep 2nd. So yeah, pretty solid lap going into the main. Should have decent gate pick, so yeah, let's give it all I got.
On your 51 bike, got an Avon, Indiana for factory fitted LSG. Drew Polk. All right, guys, here we go.
Okay, riders, railroad start. Drivers ready, watch the gate.
Now let's see who's got the horsepower to get it done. All right,
Well, that's it for day 2. Had a pretty good gate in the main, and then felt like I was in a good spot, and I haven't really watched it back yet, but it felt like everyone just went in the first turn and just pulled brakes. Literally had nowhere to go, so yeah, I went down the first turn. Nothing bad, kind of just slid. So yeah, it's a pretty solid weekend nonetheless. Coming out with 2 A mains, which is always a good thing. So yeah, that's it for this weekend. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next video.